All right, man. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
chilling,
bro.
bro.
I'm super glad we get to finally sit down and,
Finally.
and do this, right? We've been trying to do this
Absolutely,
for a
yeah.
little
It's all
minute now,
good, man.
bro.
But we're right on time.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
right on time.
And I do want to be clear. It's art, right? Because I feel
Yes,
like,
yes.
does anybody call you Arte?
Man, no. Arte,
Or Artie?
Artie. I get it. Especially when I first started making music, I was getting that a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
But as you making a name for my people, kind of understand. No, it's art now.
Right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But there's times I get little stragglers where they be like, "Oh, Artie." I'm like, "No, bro. Come on, bro. Like, yeah."
Yeah, Artie would be crazy. Low-key.
Right. Come on, man. Make sense,
Right,
bro.
right,
Yeah.
right.
It's just art.
Why'd you throw the E in there?
Bro, it was funny. My twin sister. I have a twin sister.
Oh,
and
okay.
I didn't have a name. I was just going by like Rob because my name is Robert. I was going by Rob at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just making music, and then she was like, "Call yourself Art, but like make the E silent." I was like, "That's stupid." I was like, I'm not calling myself that shit's stupid."
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was like, I'll run with it, and I was just kind of using it,
Right.
and I just stuck
Never
with
changed
it.
it, stuck
I
with
just
it.
stuck with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
It's cool.
My middle name's Arthur.
Oh,
She's like,
okay,
call yourself
okay.
Art, but add an E, make the E silent. And I was just like, that's stupid. And yeah.
And
But it worked
that's
out because
it.
now I love my name.
Right, right, exactly. And it
Everybody
does
knows
stand
me.
out
Yeah,
for that
for
reason almost.
Mhm.
Like, you know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, where we at right now?
Man, we are at 1-3. I'm not gonna say the rest, but we have man, my hometown, Moreno Valley, California, man.
Moreno Valley,
Yes, sir,
bro.
Moreno Valley, Pawnee Drive.
So for people that don't know, let's explain a little bit about where Moreno Valley is at.
Moreno Valley is located in the Inland Empire.
Yeah.
So it's like the sister city of Riverside.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
gotcha.
kind of like the city that no one cares about, but everyone knows about
Right,
it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But it's yeah, it's just another city in the IE, bro. It's no different from Riverside, Rancho. I mean, it's different, but you know, it's still in the same radius.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly,
It's a
exactly.
city in the Inland Empire.
So you were born and raised here?
I was born in Riverside.
Born in
At
Riverside.
that Kaiser.
Right,
I was born
right.
in Kaiser and Riverside, and I was raised out here.
Raised out here.
Went to elementary, middle school, and high school out here.
Nice. And how was it being in Moreno Valley, growing up out here? How do you think it's any different from growing up anywhere else, or what made it special for you?
It's
Or
no,
what
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and say it was really super different. It's not really. It's like any other place that had its good places, its good areas, and its bad areas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, I was gangs were everywhere. I mean, I was raised around them in high school, but like, you know, I wasn't like affiliated or anything. I was just the kid that made music. It was
Right,
just. I'm not gonna say, like I said, it just have its rough areas and its sophisticated areas. It's just like
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's like no different from any other city. You know
I
what
feel
I'm
that,
saying?
man. I feel that.
For sure.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people, especially from LA,
Yeah.
when they hear about these places out here, they think it's sweet. You know?
No, bro, it's not. It's not. It's not. This place actually kind of gets active. I've been reading articles and they be going up out here.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. It can get dangerous out here too. But like I
Yeah.
said, it's anywhere you go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I tell people that all
exactly.
the time. It's good places, bad areas. It's
100%.
Go
Yeah.
hand in hand.
And how was your high school experience, man? Were
Bro,
you
I
a good
loved
kid,
high
bad
school.
kid? I think you
I
said
was,
you
I think
mentioned
I
you
was, I
played
was pretty.
sports.
I was a pretty good kid, bro.
Yeah.
I was the kid that rapped
Yeah, okay.
and played football. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I was cool with everybody. I didn't really start no problems. I stayed
Right,
out the
right.
way. High school. I loved high school, bro.
Yeah.
High school was fun. A lot of people say, "Man, I hated high school." I loved high school. I loved every inch of high school.
No, I feel like if you did it right, then you would have loved it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I
Exactly.
did. You know what I'm saying? I surrounded myself around good people. We knew how to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of support. Like I said, I played football. We had a lot of people that supported the football team, and it was just all love, bro. In high school, bro. I had a great time in high school.
Nice, man.
Mhm.
So you just mentioned that you rapped and you
Mhm.
played football. So you started making music in high school already?
I started taking it I started recording in high school
Mm.
for sure. You know, I was recording at some like Rinky Nicky Studios. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But I started writing music when I was like 10.
Oh, really?
Like 10 years old. Like wrote my first rap at like 10 years
Yeah.
old. You know what I'm saying? But like I got like home videos of me like rapping and stuff. So I guess it was always in me. That's what my older sister say.
Right, right.
But yeah, I've always been into music, but I really didn't start taking it. Knew I kind of this is what I wanted to do until like my senior year of high school.
High
for
school.
Sure, yeah.
And why do you feel like you were so inclined to start writing at 10 years old? Did you have like outside influences or like other family
It was
members
funny,
that were
nobody
doing
else. It was no.
Really?
Like no, like my family is really music oriented though. They
Right.
know what sounds good. They know what's good music and
Yeah, yeah.
what's not. You know what I'm saying? So I was raised around great music, oldies, you know, new age hip hop, whatever
Mhm.
was hot then. We were listening to that growing up. And as a kid, you know, seeing like clips of like rappers being in the studio and they're writing. Their own music videos, how they be like all dramatic and they're
They just
writing their
write some shit on
songs
the-
and they singing in the studio. I'm like, this is hard. As a
Exactly.
kid growing up seeing that, I'm like, this
Yeah.
is dope. They're writing what they think.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
I'm learning how to rhyme and stuff like that. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, I think I can do it.
Yeah.
I can't remember it. There's probably some bullshit. But
I know. I was gonna ask you. We gotta find some footage of those.
Yeah,
those
man.
raps,
I don't
bro.
know. I wish I knew. I wish I had my first rap, bro. I wish
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
kept it. I have a notebook of all of like my ones like through high school. I kept that.
Oh, really?
But I wish I would have kept that one. But yeah, and then I knew it was working. You know what I'm saying? To me, it sounded good. I'm like,
Right.
okay, maybe there's something I can do. You know?
Yeah.
And the years go by, and the next thing I'm writing, and I'm writing full songs.
Mhm.
I'm learning how to write hooks now.
Yeah.
Because I think my first rap was like a verse, probably like a 16 or something like that.
Gotcha.
And now I'm learning how to write hooks and and stuff like that. I'm actually knowing how to put music together.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this was in high school now when you're doing this? Or
Yeah,
is this-
yeah. I want to say I was still writing. I didn't start taking it serious till like senior year.
Yeah.
But I want to say like sophomore year, junior year, I was freestyling and they was banging on the lockers and
Yeah,
shit. And I
yeah.
was a little nigga just like freestyling and everything.
Right.
But in my own time and like in private, I was kind of learning how to put
The
music
song together.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So senior year, then what was it that kind of clicked for you? And you're like, because you're about to graduate, obviously.
Mhm.
You started taking it seriously. So what pushed you to make that decision?
Man, it was either football or music because there was nothing else I wanted to do.
Right.
It was either I had two loves. It was football and music.
Yeah.
Because I played football since I was like 6 too.
Oh, okay.
All the way
It
up
was
to
a
high school.
lifelong thing.
So I was always playing. I was always in football. So it was football or music. And I could have done football, but I was getting like I wasn't really getting, I wasn't really.
What you wanted
I
from
wasn't
it,
trying hard enough. I could have
Yeah.
worked harder, and I knew I
Gotcha.
could have. But I'm thinking like, okay, I don't want to, Okay, so if season was over. I'm thinking like, oh, damn, what am I gonna do?
Right.
My parents are old school. They're a little older, so they're like, I gotta go to school. So I ended
Yeah.
up going to school. Knew I didn't want to go to school.
Right.
But I'm just thinking like, man, it was either football or music, and then I just end up. I knew I wasn't gonna be football no more. I knew football was done.
Right.
I just knew it was just
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
heart, like it was done, like that was it. But I could still rap.
Right.
I'm like, damn, this is a 1 in a million shot though. But but I feel like I got something.
Mhm.
I believed in myself before anybody did, and I feel like that's important for you to.
Of course.
For anybody
Yeah.
trying to pursue anything, you got to believe in yourself.
Mhm.
Period. So, believed in myself, and I just took it. I just ran with that, bro.
Nice, man.
Ran with that.
So, yeah, how did your family, how have they been when you decided to do that? Was it like, were they supportive? Or
They were
was-
very supportive,
Yeah.
bro. 100%.
That's good.
Very supportive. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, my parents are old school, so
Yeah.
they're realists. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
like, well, you need to learn a
Back up or
trade. You
something,
need to
yeah.
do this. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do no trade. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like this is plan A. This is
Exactly.
the only plan I got. This is it.
Right.
But but my dad bought my first studio equipment
Oh.
ever, like from my home, like from my
Right.
room. He went splurged on me and bought my speaker, my mic,
That's love.
my computer. So yeah, for sure. He definitely was like the first investment. in me.
Nice, man.
Absolutely.
So I saw that your first project was in 2020. So was this around the time that you're talking about?
2020. Oh man, nah, hell no, bro. He brought my first stuff. I want to say in like 2016, bro.
2016.
I'm thinking like maybe I was 2015, 2016.
Right.
I'm like getting ready to graduate. Yeah, getting ready to graduate. He was
Yeah.
buying my stuff already. And I was recording bullshit, bro. Like if I had that computer, bro, it's a bunch of garbage in there. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie, but that's where I had to make that music to get to where I am today. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, bro. Around I think 2020, I was living on my own around that time, and I was kind of still recording myself though.
Right.
I recorded that whole project myself,
Okay.
so I was still recording myself. But when he first bought the equipment, that was back in like 2016.
Gotcha. So in between that time then, because so you're saying that's around senior year when you graduated, right?
Yeah.
You were just dropping singles, just putting those out there, or were you even dropping yet?
Around 2016.
From 2016 up until that first project, yeah.
I think, I was dropping singles, if I'm not mistaken, and then I did like a tape. Well, I got a tatted on me. It's called 98 Beginnings, and it's on SoundCloud.
Oh,
And I dropped my
That's where it's
first
at.
tape with like
Yeah.
9 songs on it. And it's all trash too. I mean, you can go listen to it. You can be like, damn. You gonna be like, it's like the same person. I
Right,
swear to
right.
God. But yeah, that was my first ever project. So that was was that, bro? That was 20. What was it? Was I still in high school? 2015, 2016. I probably dropped it around that time
around
too.
that same time. Okay.
Around that same time for sure. Absolutely.
And so, I mean, just musically, did you start out like, because your music now is more melodic. You sing,
absolutely.
right? So
absolutely.
it's like, was it always like that?
No.
Or were you rapping?
No. I was being melodic on the hooks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was really monotone, really low. I didn't know how to use my voice, and I was scared to use my voice.
Right.
I was mainly rapping.
Okay.
I was mainly rapping for sure. I was mainly like a real rapper. Really just full-fledged rapper. And then I knew I always had a voice. I didn't know how to use it, and I was scared to use it. I'm not gonna lie. I was really scared to use it. But once I kind of found my niche with it, I combined the two. So that's why my music is very melodic, but especially if you listen to the verses, they're really wordy.
Right.
Because that's like the rapper in me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I learned how to combine the two. It took me a while
to get there.
Absolutely. But I tried to figure out how to do it because I learned how to sing in the choir. I sung in the choir. I sung in the church. Yeah, I was raised in church. My dad's a preacher.
Right.
So I was.
So you've been singing.
Yeah, I've been singing.
Yeah.
6.
Why were you so nervous to use your voice then?
I don't know. I guess I was just trying to be hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not really. You know what I mean? Not really trying to like, use the voice. You know, as I was saying, I'll be really monotone and not knowing that I can go higher.
Exactly.
I have range. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta know how to use it.
Exactly.
But it took time to just record after record. Brick wall, running into brick wall after brick wall to really figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I really had to figure it out.
Yeah.
I tell people you only want to get better if you practice.
Exactly.
That's why I stay in the studio. I stay in the studio, bro, because I know I'm valuable. You know what I'm saying? I know my music can be valuable, so I have to be able to keep practicing and getting better at what the value is, where the value is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that nobody can take away from me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it for that.
Nice, man. So 2020, that project comes out, right? The one that I've been talking about.
Ultraviolet, yeah.
Right, Ultraviolet. So around that time period, who was around you that was kind of like pushing you? Have you really met anybody that now that, I feel like at that time you're really doing music?
Around 2020?
Yeah. That have been just pushing you forward, like outside of family? Have you linked with any other artists?
I'm going to keep it 100. Shout out to my nigga Javi, bro. Javi actually helped me market that whole project.
Really?
I was horrible at marketing. I didn't know nothing about marketing. I didn't even want to learn. I'm like, fuck, this shit is stupid. Like, here's the music.
Right.
Go listen to it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But you can't do that.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? So he actually taught me a lot about marketing for sure. And then my best friend Sunny, obviously, but she's right with me. She's trying to figure it out like me. You know what I'm saying? We both trying to figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? But she's been there since day one.
Right.
Javi, man, around that time, like as far as music wise, I was with Ultraviolet. I would say Javi was around, helped me a lot with that project.
And how did that relationship come about?
I met Javi through my boy Rico, Anthony Pullen. We went to high school and middle school together, and I knew him, and then he was tight with Javi, and I just kind of merged together. And I met him through Javi, but I always knew Javi from like Twitter. He was dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew I always seen Javi, and exactly, two-step Javi. I knew Javi from Twitter and all that.
Yeah.
But I never met him. I didn't meet him in person until like 2016, 2015.
Oh, okay. So when you guys linked, was it on some music shit or was it just on some
we just chilling.
shit?
We got like jacket boxes and we just kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just shooting the shit. It wasn't nothing crazy. And then I didn't start getting real tight with Javi to like 2019, 20. I want to say 2019, 2020 for sure. Hell yeah.
Nice, man. So he was able to kind of like guide you and assist you a little bit on
for sure.
how things work out on the music side.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give credit where credit's due, and I'm always give flowers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. He, until this day, he gives pointers and stuff like that. As far as with marketing, because he's a master at it. I don't care if nobody say like.
I mean,
he knows how to market his music.
Even since that Twitter shit, like.
But I'm saying he knew even then. He knew exactly what to do now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, hell yeah.
So, see it on your chain right there.
Yeah, it's
Rain Tribe, right?
Rain Tribe Records. Yes,
so let's talk a little bit about that.
Oh,
and at what point did that come in?
High school.
High school. Okay, so that's been since.
Yeah. So high school, we started this thing. It was me, my boy T. Shout out to him. He's still a part of this shit too. He's just in Georgia right now.
Oh, okay.
He got settled in Georgia, but he's gonna be back out here.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get him out. I'm getting back out here. So that's like my other best friend T and Sunny, and. And then it was Rain Tribe Records. Well, at first it was Ruthless Tribe Records, and then but I ended up getting an email from like Ruthless Records saying like, oh, because I tried to get it get an LLC
Oh,
and
okay,
everything.
okay,
They're like,
okay.
oh well, that's dealing with like Dr. Dre. I mean,
Exactly.
Easy
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't even want to fool with it.
Right,
I don't
right.
want to fool with it. I'll change the name. I'll change the name.
Immediately.
So we were spending like months on trying to figure out that first. We knew we wanted
Mhm.
Tribe Records. We were trying to figure out what that first R was gonna stand for. And I was just like, how about Reign, bro? It's just like, to reign is just to rule over all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's to be a tribe is to be one.
Yeah.
To be a family. And that's where that came from. But that started in high school, and it was like we had producers.
Mhm.
People were like people that wanted to be producers. We had a couple of other rappers, a couple other artists. But people, it always sounds good in the beginning.
Of course.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when it's time to get the ball rolling, when
Exactly.
it's time to get to it, everybody started falling off the ladder. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
that's kind of what happened. Just right now, as far as Reign Tribe Records, it's just me and Sonny, like for real,
Right.
like locked in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No,
This is
that's
something I want to start after I get my feet off the ground and be an artist. I want to start my own record label, find new talent
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, that's another form of income.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? But it's also
Exactly.
I'm keeping myself around what I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is just me manifesting my own label in the future. Sorry, I touched the
100%.
mic.
Yeah, no, you're good.
In the future, that's pretty much what this is. That's why I always
Nice,
wear it.
But and that's a good point that you just mentioned, bro. Of like, as you keep progressing and learning things, that
Mhm.
people inevitably fall off.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
has that been hard for you to deal with, or is it kind of like?
I right now I'm cool with it. As I get older, I think it was like when as you get older, you start becoming content with being alone,
Right.
and doing things on your own. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But in the beginning, that shit hurt like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're young like that, and you feel like, man, we got to do it all together,
Right.
and everybody just doesn't want to. No one has the work ethic, the ambition. You know what I'm saying? To do it is just kind of like, damn.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn.
Yeah.
Why? Like I thought this is what we was gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll be quick to give a nigga the boot. Fuck up outta
You feel
here.
like you have to.
You know
have
what I'm
to
saying?
if you're really serious.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely, without a doubt. So that's kind of, and it's no love lost. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple people that that I still talk to till this day. That's like I got brothers. I got a brother for sure that I still talk to. I was with him last night. He was a part of it, but you had to give him the boot because the work ethic wasn't there.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna play with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially, if this is
Especially
gonna
with
be
this,
your life.
and for life, bro. This is what we talk about for life. This is nothing to play with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This is the way I look at it.
Right.
I don't look at this as a hobby. Not to
Mhm.
me. I look at this just as this is my craft. This is something that I love to do. Something that I want to do for the rest of my life. But if I
Exactly.
want to do it for the rest of my life, I have to have the ambition for it, and I have to have the drive to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or it's not going to work.
Yep. No, that's a good outlook, man. And I feel like that's an outlook that a lot of people struggle with when they're first starting. Because
Absolutely.
it's hard. They're your homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you feel like-
it hurts, bro.
feel like you
Because
built
you know
some
what I'm
shit
saying.
together,
And
bro.
it ain't like, and it's not like I was just like, man, you don't got it. Get out of here.
Right.
I'm giving niggas chance. After
Yeah,
chance
exactly.
After chance. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It's
already
like,
knowing. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? Whoever gonna watch this, you know what I mean? It ain't no love lost. It's just they know the deal.
Exactly.
They know the deal. So it ain't nothing new.
So now, after 2020, and then 2022, you have Imperfectly Perfect,
Yes.
right? So, what do you think your evolution was from that first one in 2020 to 2022 Imperfectly Perfect?
Evolution. I'm going to start with production. My production got much better, and that's all thanks to Mojo.
Mojo, yeah, he's
Yes.
hard.
That's my guy. I don't go to nobody else for beats, bro.
Yeah,
I kid you not. Like
it's just him.
once I found because I knew that's what I needed.
Right.
I need a solid producer that I have chemistry with, that I can make hit after hit after hit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I know, not saying hit like as in like plaques, but I'm saying like
No, but good
sonically,
music.
sonically
yeah,
a hit.
good
You know what I'm
music,
saying?
yeah.
So I'm like, once I figured that out, and I did a couple records with Mojo, and then from the time between Ultraviolet and Imperfectly Perfect, I did a couple records with him, and then the first one that actually hit, that was really was Ashamed, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
we got something,
right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So now it's like, it came to the point where I didn't have to go to nobody else. I didn't have to go on YouTube or search for beats.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because not only do I have a dope producer, but these beats are very original, and they sound like, oh, that's for him.
Exactly.
That's for art.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of these beats, like, I don't feel like people can grab an art type beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like, what is an art type beat?
I've
I've been trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to figure it out
Yeah.
myself. But I think with production, I think that helped a lot
Mm-hmm.
with where I'm at, with where I'm at today.
Yeah.
And from Imperfectly Perfect, and he produced every record on that project too.
Yeah.
Every single record.
And he's
He
hard,
touched
man.
it.
He's
And
he's
he's a different
crazy.
talent, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he deserves
He's
more
got it.
recognition than he's getting right now.
Nah,
And
100%.
I'm not being
bro.
biased.
Is it? I think given time, you know.
Yeah,
He's
no,
gonna go
absolutely,
crazy.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, saying great things take time.
Exactly.
You know, and I think we all know that. Great
Right.
things take time.
How'd you end up linking with him? Was it through Javi?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, Javi. There he goes, Javi again. He's just really like
Right,
that chord, man.
Exactly.
You know, he's
exactly.
very well connected. Yeah, I met him through Javi, and because I know he was doing records for him.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, you're hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, you hard, bro.
Yeah.
And then it was just on some like let's link, let's cook up something.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Cause, and then one thing led to another. Next thing you know, like that's my go-to producer, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
And don't get me wrong, like I'm open
Yeah.
to working with other producers.
Yeah.
But Mojo live 15 minutes from me.
15 minutes, and it's hard to build that chemistry.
Yeah,
you know, it's hard to build
exactly.
that
And it's like I don't
chemistry.
really know. And I like cooking up. Like I like being with the producer there
Mhm.
and actually making the record instead of Lee sending me a beat. And I can do that, but I feel like the best music comes from when you guys are there and you guys are feeding off of energy.
Exactly.
And I'm giving melodies while, because how me and Mojo work, he'll start with drums.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll start with chords. And then as you get the chords, I'm doing a melody. After that, now he's plugging in a bass line. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But it's
right.
just kind of like that's because the chemistry. is there.
Exactly. You're bouncing
That's
off
why
each other.
I continue to work with Mojo. You know what I'm saying? Because I know not only can he push me as an artist, I can push him as a producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's not many producers out there like that. You got producers and you got beat makers.
Mhm.
So two different things.
100%.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
So, since Imperfectly Perfect,
Yeah.
there's been no tapes.
No.
It's
No,
been
that's
some
not.
single. You dropped a few singles
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year.
yeah.
I know you've been rolling out this
Mhm.
year. Yeah. What's the break been about? I know it's not really a break because you've still
Yeah.
been dropping and,
No,
and
absolutely.
working.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah. What are you cooking up for the next project? Is there gonna be a project soon? Or
No,
what are you
yeah,
cooking?
I'm working on a little 3-track EP that I'm gonna
Okay.
put out. Similar to what I did. I forgot to mention. I did have drop a 3-track EP that's called Sincerely
Mhm.
in between Ultraviolet and Imperfectly
Imperfectly
Perfect.
Perfect,
So
yeah.
we're gonna give another one in a couple months. That's the plan. As far as after that, I mean, I want to do another full length project like at the end of the year.
Right.
We'll see how it goes. But the reason why I put out Imperfectly Perfect because I had so much music locked up.
Mm.
Not gonna lie, like I was just making music
Just stacking
and
up.
not dropping it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, but we have great records right now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we have a lot of good records. So we just came out of like, let's just do a tape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, okay. 'Cause I feel like tapes, like especially like full length projects, like you want to do that when your fan base is a little big. I'm still working on building my fan base.
That
you know
is
what
true.
I mean?
That is true.
But we did that tape because it's like, man, we have a lot of great music.
Mhm.
Let's just put it all on one little project and let's finish it up and let's just put it out. Let's just get it out of there. But I do plan on putting another it's been a while since I put out a project, but I am gonna come out with like a 3-track EP.
Okay, cool.
In a few months of just working on it and trying to, gain the audience
Right.
for it because it's gonna be a little different. It's still me,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be fresh.
Yeah. I was just
It's
gonna
be fresh.
ask, what's like, what do you think your growth musically has been in the last 2 years, leading up to what you're gonna be putting out?
That's a great question, bro. I make music off of feeling.
Mm.
It's hard. It's so hard for me to describe my music, bro, because I just do what feels good.
Right.
And I learned that from Dave,
Yeah.
which is my engineer. He engineered everything.
Right.
In the
Right.
past few years too. Shout out to him.
Thanks, by Dave. He seems like he's the guy to go to. out
Dave
here.
D Beats. That's if you want to get high quality mixing for your music, go to Dave D Beats recording studio. Don't go nowhere else because you're gonna get bullshit. I'm just playing. But
This
nah,
is sponsored
for
by
real.
Dave. No, I'm
Nah,
sorry.
for real. Boom, put it right here. Boop.
I know.
Nah, but I think I forgot lost my train of thought, bro. Yeah, I think I just go off of feeling, bro. That's what
Yeah.
he said. You just do what feels good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Don't try to do what's hot. Don't try to do what's in. Don't try to do
Mhm.
things that you feel like is gonna go viral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When people do that, you can tell.
You can always
can tell,
tell, bro.
you
You can
know?
always tell, and it doesn't last.
Yeah, it does.
What, you're gonna get a year and a half
Yeah.
of
If
buzz?
that.
But how do you capitalize on it? Because
Yeah.
there's plenty of artists right here that are just considered one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
And that's
exactly.
because they try to go viral.
Exactly.
But be you.
Right.
Be you and be the best you, and just make your music off of feeling.
Right.
What feels good, what puts chills up your spine. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's what we do. Like when me and Mojo, we cook, there's time we be like, woo! You know what I'm saying? We in the house screaming like, ooh, this is hard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it feels good, not because we want it to go viral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's. But as far as like, yeah, I haven't dropped the project, but I am working on that for sure.
Nice.
For sure.
So, you know, we mentioned a few people now: Javi, Mojo, Dave. You guys obviously have a good music community going on out here.
Absolutely.
How do you feel like just the greater area musically is? Like, do you think there's a lot of stuff coming out from Moreno Valley and Riverside in this area right now, or do you feel like it's just what you guys got going on? Because I feel like recently, personally, from the outside looking in, I feel like the IE's kind of been going up the last couple of years.
Yo, absolutely. It's hard to tell, bro. It's hard to tell because there's a lot of I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not really tapped in. I'm so tapped into my music and trying to make myself better.
100%.
It's hard for me to really be tapped into what's new. You know what I'm saying? But from what I do here, and recently in the past, I want to say past like year, it's all been the same to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find someone that's like, oh, okay, he's
the guy.
He's different. You know, I hear something like, oh, he's hard.
Right.
And that kind of be it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. I've been trying to see like, you know, no one's really different.
Yeah.
To me, yet.
I could agree to that. Yeah.
But there's
sure.
a lot of talent out here. Don't get it fucked up. There's a lot of talent, i.e., a lot of talent out here for sure. But it just needs to be heard.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So I haven't heard it yet. I mean, I've heard it, but I'm waiting to see like, bro, who's really gonna be next? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a lot of talent here. I'm just trying to see who's next, bro. I don't
You, bro.
it, man. I'm working on it. Man. I would love that. You know, I'm staying prayed up about it, and I'm working hard. You know, I'm working day in, day out on it for sure. So, you know, if I am next, you know, and if I'm not, that's cool too. But I'm gonna be up there.
Right.
I'll say that for sure. But I'm not gonna put a time frame on it. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna just keep putting in the work.
Exactly. And that's all it is. You know, you keep dropping, your work ethic stays there, bro. Then it's inevitable. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like, you know, Nipsey said the only difference between him and everybody else, he didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is,
literally,
bro.
Literally.
So, yeah, no, you're definitely on the right path, bro.
Appreciate that, 100%. Bro. Appreciate that.
Who are some other people that currently, you know, other than people we've named that keep you going, push you forward, motivate you?
My label, my team, Black Money Entertainment, bro. Yeah. That's my my big bro. My big bro. Shout out to Milo. Shout out to Kikimo. Those are my managers, bro. But I don't even say that like they're my managers when I'm talking business wise. Those are my big brothers. Those are my big brothers. What's crazy is Milo was actually managing me back in 2016.
So right when you were just,
and then we kind of like separated a little bit because you know things didn't really work out, and we brought our way back together, and now we're back because he had his Black Money thing going on. He was like, bro, like I miss you, bro. Like you going crazy, like let's get back to it. And I was like, fuck it, that's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's do it. So I ended up signing with Black Money Entertainment, and now that's what I've been repping. That's what I've been going through with. Yeah, bro. So like that side of my family. So shout out to Jing, shout out to Quetty. Those are the other two artists in Black Money. Right. And then my management, Sonny in the background there. That just got here. Sonny just got here. That's my best friend. She's been here since day one.
No, you've mentioned it a few times.
That's my day one. So, and everybody knows. You see me, you see Sonny.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who Sonny is because if you know me, you know Sonny. And Sonny, anybody that knows Sonny know me. So, for sure, that's the people that's been keeping me going. My son.
Yeah, man. How's that, bro? I mean, you're juggling music, your son. I know we talked a little bit before this, and you know the motivation that he gives you also.
Absolutely, it's a challenge, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's flowers, roses, and daisies. You know what I'm saying? Juggling because I work 2 jobs too. So I work 2 jobs, and I'm a full-time father, trying to do music. It's hard, but
that's a lot.
When it's for something you want, you learn. But you learn balance,
right?
And you're gonna make it work. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do for yourself as a creative, as anything that you want to be in life, is make excuses. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself. And I stopped making excuses years ago.
That's good, man. I guess so many people do that, bro.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm excused by nothing, bro. I really don't.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I work 2 jobs, and I'm a father, and I'm still pursuing my dream as an artist.
Yeah.
I'm not making no excuse for nothing. I'm not gonna sit up and because this, that. So what? Somebody got it worse than me. Somebody's trying to pursue a dream that don't even make good music. Exactly. That's working 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here trying to sit up here and complain about what?
That shit
You
has
know
me
what I'm
dead low
saying?
key.
For
'Cause,
real,
yeah,
real spill, bro. Like,
I do see a lot of hardworking artists, bro.
and I respect
They
their
make
grind, but it's
bad
like
music.
but you can tell when the motherfucker don't gotta do what he do.
I
You
know,
can tell when somebody
but you
gotta do
do
what they
gotta
don't.
respect
You
it.
know what I'm
You do
saying?
gotta respect it.
And but I respect it.
Yeah,
And I respect it, and you know what I'm saying. So what do I look like making excuses?
yeah, 100%, man.
For real, bro.
Well, it seems like you learned a couple things along the way, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what are some other valuable just music and really like music lessons that you've learned as far as creating and on the business end?
Like I said, with creating, feeling, making your music, do what feels good, do what
Right.
feels right. And I feel like on the business, that's why I'm still learning that, bro. I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I know it all.
Yeah,
I'm still learning. I learn every day. But as far as business, it's just important to invest, and don't be scared to invest in yourself.
right.
You know what I'm saying? If you believe in yourself, you know, you got to be willing to make sacrifices. You got to be willing to take risk.
Yeah,
And if that means financial risk, then so be it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's times where I had nothing in my account, and I'll drop an ad on Instagram.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
want
gonna
it
keep it
though,
100, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's times where I didn't spend bands on bills,
Yeah,
and I got nothing to my name right now.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta wait till my next check and shit like that. But I'm like, damn, but I just dropped this song. I
exactly.
need to run an ad. I need to do this. I need to put it on a playlist or something.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's important for
No,
a
for
business
sure, and that's
standpoint.
scary for a lot of people.
It is.
That's scary.
It is. Because there's been a point where I wasn't investing nothing. I'm like, man, I ain't got it. I ain't able to do it.
Yeah.
That wasn't helping me.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
wasn't helping me. How bad it all comes down to how bad do you really want it?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's pretty much it for that, for sure.
And then I feel like you made a good point earlier. Marketing. Do you struggle to
Man, yes.
push
Marketing
yourself
is
out
not
there?
easy, bro. Yes, because look, check this out, Adrian, bro. Look, I am not ask Sonny, bro. Like ask anybody. I'm not the type to be in people's faces.
Yeah.
I'm not the type to beg nobody for nothing. I don't even like asking nobody for water. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, let alone me having that trait that of my personality is hard trying to just like shoving music down people's throats.
Yeah,
Saying like,
yeah.
hey, please go listen to this. I don't like begging people for nothing. But it's like you low key have to. You gotta
bro.
put
It's so
yourself out
important.
there. You got to. So I struggle with marketing a lot, and I'm getting better and I'm learning as I go. You know, I'm doing my own research and I'm getting pointers from like Dave, Javi, and stuff like that. But it's tough, bro.
No,
it's tough
for
because
sure.
it's not in me to make anybody do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
You know, if I could just put my music and say, "Go listen to this," and go to sleep and
the
wake up
dream.
to 100 more followers, I would. But you can't do that, bro. I
Yeah.
can't do that. I really can't.
It really is so important, man, because we talked about people who work hard, right, and have bad
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
But on the opposite end, there's a lot of people with really good music,
Man.
but they don't have the ability to put their face out
Mark
there
out,
or
yeah.
keep posting their
Yeah,
shit,
mhm.
and that's killing them.
Exactly.
So it's like
Exactly.
to learn that trait, it just makes
tough, bro.
so much difference.
It's tough.
You know what I mean?
It is, for sure. It's definitely tough. For
How-
sure, bro.
How have you gone over that hump? Is it just the fact of like you got
Get
to
over yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop being a little bitch. Just do it. Nike,
Yeah.
just do it, bro.
Right,
like, why
right.
are you? What are you waiting on?
I
You're only
know,
getting
man.
older. You know, that's what I'm telling. That's me talking to myself.
No, 100%.
You're only getting
100%.
older,
Yeah.
and you over here trying to play Mr. Cool Guy and be Frank Ocean and be. No, you're not Frank Ocean, bro.
Bro got one
You're
Instagram
not, bro.
post.
You are an upcoming artist, and now I have to perceive myself as such, bro. And I have to push myself out there and say, hey, I'm an upcoming artist. Listen to my music.
Yeah.
I have to do that.
100%,
I have to do
man.
that, bro. I have to, and that's only. It's so black and white, bro.
Yeah.
People try to go deep into it. It's really simple. Just do it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Just put yourself out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on that. I didn't master it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
No, especially, bro, like your music's hard. You know
Appreciate
what I'm
it,
saying?
appreciate
And
it.
like you say, you're getting that side of it together.
Mhm.
I think it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
appreciate
Only a
it,
matter of time.
man.
You got a good, solid team.
Yeah, I do.
A team of arguably probably the best artists coming out of this area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Really
Mhm.
not even arguable. But
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
so
I don't think
yeah.
so. I don't think so. My niggas is hard. Shout out
Exactly.
Pump. Shout out 30.
Yeah.
Shout out Javi. You know.
Yeah,
Shout out
no,
JV.
all of you, man. You guys got a really good thing going.
Mhm.
So it's like only a matter of time, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me, man.
Nah, bro,
This was
appreciate
a great
you for coming, bro.
conversation. Like
Yeah,
I
it
said,
means a lot, bro.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm really glad we were finally able to do this,
Man,
bro.
me too, bro. I'm glad.
Hey,
Appreciate
look
you,
out.
brother. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
it's a wrap.